I'm about to get medieval, man. Obi, but Kenobi.
Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And once you're done, leave a comment saying that I subscribed, and you will be replied to. We'll be doing as many as we can. Everyone seemed on board for the first Savage WWE Moments video, so let's Hollywood this motherfucker and give it about 7 too many sequels. I'm D-Wicket, and these are the 10 most savage WWE moments of all time. Again, part 2. Number 10, John Cena being stabbed. This is a moment often forgotten about, and it's probably for good reason, as in kayfabe Carlito's bodyguard Jesus literally stabbed John Cena. Like, with a knife. Attempted murder, that is. John, are you okay? Well, yes, clearly, but seriously, what? Is everyone just gonna accept the fact that John Cena, this fucking guy on screen right here, was physically assaulted with an eating utensil, and it was only for the United States Championship? Come on, not even the IC belt. Boo!
Last week after SmackDown, John Cena was attacked in an after-hours club, and he is basically fighting now to save his own kidney.
That the night John Cena was stabbed, your bodyguard, Jesus, was right there in the same club.
Number 9, John Cena's bloody face. Why, hello there again, John. Oh, fucking Jesus, why is your face so liquid? Well, a certain cowboy can answer that question, and his name isn't Bob Orton, but John Bradshaw Layfield. Yes, the internet's favorite shooter, don't Google that. Had a brutal match at Judgment Day 2005, where pre-Big Match John lived up to his soon-to-be moniker with a huge win for the WWE Championship, and he left that match with a few battle scars, most of those being located right above the top of his face, as you can see. Number 8, The Miz on Dean Ambrose and Renee Young's relationship. The Miz and Dean Ambrose have somehow been feuding for 16 years, and I can't decide if it's going well or not. Sometimes we'll get an awesome heated back and forth promo from two of WWE's best, and sometimes The Miz is stomping the baby shit out of a bear costume. One of the saucier moments came after a match where Renee Young came down to the ring to interview The Miz. Now, if you know a little bit about the backstage nonsense going on in WWE, you've probably been aware that two of WWE's more private superstars, Dean Ambrose and Renee Young, have been in a relationship for quite some time now. WWE isn't too keen on publicly letting stuff like this out, besides, you know, total fucking divas. But The Miz broke his multi-year silence when he was asked about his obsession with Dean Ambrose. He replied asking about her obsession with the lunatic refrigerator, followed by the comment, "Besides, you're the one sleeping with him."
This week it seemed like your obsession with Dean Ambrose.
Maybe we should talk about your obsession with Dean Ambrose. You're the one sleeping with him.
Number 7, Renee Young slaps The Miz. Well, here's what followed literally immediately afterwards from that prior entry on the list. Aren't we great here at Watch WWE doing little things like that for you? You should go ahead, subscribe to our channel, to my channel, and buy a t-shirt. Look, that one says Pipe Bomb on it, and it has my favorite man on it. I'll take 14. But no, seriously, here's the response Renee Young had to The Miz. It's a bit of a reaction. Number 6, the Basketballers segment. Look, I don't know much about sports anymore. The last time I was actively excited about any team was when Michigan's basketball team got to the Final Four, and I'm very much only a wrestling fan nowadays, despite my general hatred for it. So pardon me barely knowing anything about why these guys were on Monday Night Raw literally yesterday as of writing this video. LeVar Ball showed up with his two sons named Lonzo and LaMelo, which, let me clarify, makes them a whole family of strange names. The segment was awful. I thought nothing was beating Alexa Bliss's This Is Your Life segment on Bailey, but this genuinely might have the cake well fucked and eaten. Anyways, the old dude got mad, then he got shirtless, then his son yelled some very un-PG things, which I won't say this time, as the last time I quoted the N-word, I was publicly shamed in our comment section. I hate you.
LaMelo Ball!
I got one more for you.
One more?
One more. He's not even out yet.
The new face of the Lakers, guys. Going to be making many
It is an honor to stand in this ring, to sit in this ring with you and your family. I understand, LeVar, that I am a champion.
I said before, it's only two dudes better than me, and I'm both of them. Oh, boy, you making me sure.
No. Wait, is Ambrose the voice of
Number 5, rough encounter with Damian. Ha ha, Randy Savage is on a list of savage WWE moments. Ha ha, I hate myself. Randy Savage was having a good old wrestling feud with Jake the Snake Roberts, a nickname I've never understood, by the way. I mean, Jake Roberts did have a snake, Damian the Snake, but his wrestling name, the one in the WWE Hall of Fame, is Jake the Snake Roberts. What? This makes no sense. You're implying that Jake Roberts, the man himself, is the snake, despite the fact that he's holding the snake. So is Jake Roberts actually the snake that Jake Roberts supposedly name is holding? If so, who the hell's Damian? Does any of this actually matter or make any sense? No. Is any of this savageness? No. Here's a clip of Randy Savage being bitten in the arm by Damian, or is it Jake Roberts? Fuck! Number 4, the Natalya boob grab kid. Hey, it's the reason you clicked on this video, and here at Watch WWE, we're all about giving you what you ask for. So here it is. I don't know how to go about this segment without sounding like the perverted asshole that I most definitely am, so let me just explain it with, simpler terms. A happy-go-lucky young male fan got to second base with one of WWE's more bodied divas at the time. Number 3, Samoa Joe murders Paul Heyman. Let me make this a promise to you right now. If a third video about savage WWE moments happens to go up, and it happens to take place after the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view, Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar will make that list. I don't care what happens. It's making that list. Now, before we get to that match, a match I am very excited for, as you can tell, we have this badass segment to watch over and over again. Oh, it's great. Have you ever seen a movie where, like, the anti-hero badass goes up to someone against them and tells them exactly how they plan to disassemble and destroy them, and then they do it exactly that in front of their face? They just fucking do it to him. And that's exactly what Samoa Joe did in this segment with Paul Heyman. Looked him in the eyes, he told the little walrus, said he had a message for Brock Lesnar, said, I'm gonna choke you out now, you're gonna pass out, let Brock know how this feels. And then he did it. He dropped him in a coquina clutch. It was fucking awesome. It was seriously one of the best Raw segments of the year. If the Festival of Friendship hadn't happened, it would be the best thing that's happened this year.
Is a man that does not fear Brock Lesnar. I want everything Brock Lesnar has.
You don't fear Brock Lesnar? Samoa Joe, you are the worst case scenario.
Something very bad is going to happen to you right now. I'm going to wrap my arm around your throat.
This is Brock's future.
Number 2, hashtag fire JBL. Hey now, I never said the moments had to be WWE scripted moments, did I? Sometimes the fans can come together and do something insane. Yeah, this is pretty insane, like all these fans did. Honorable mention goes out to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Being a savage was kind of his entire character, I guess. Also, Kevin Owens, I mean, how has he not made this list yet? And number 1, forgetting the rules of the I Quit match. Well, he didn't forget them, he fucking disobeyed them. John Cena's been very busy on this list. Isn't that strange? He's the superhero champion of the PG era, super babyface, Fruit Loops. Why is he appearing 3 times on a list of savagery? Well, in case you forgot, he was a thug back in the day. Word life, Vanilla Ice, hand in front of my face. Even though this was after that. Not only was Cena wearing bad wristbands, he was also fucking up the rules to the match type. I Quit matches are really, really simple. You just kick the shit out of your opponent until someone either forfeits or dies. That's it. Once your opponent quits, you've won. That's it. There's nothing more to do. If it's a championship match and they say I quit, you are the champion. Nothing more needs to happen. You've already gotten the win. So someone explain to me why when Batista gave up and quit when being threatened with an AA onto the ramp, I think off a car, John Cena decided to just throw him down anyways. That is awful. What kind of poster boy does that? WWE, that's your poster boy. Fire him. And maybe JBL.
I quit. I quit. I quit.
And those are the 10 more most best Morris Savage WWE moments of all second time. Click those Savage buttons down below and subscribe to the D Wicket channel. Make sure you slap your boss tomorrow and call him an ugly cunt.